Okay. Right on. Okay. Looks like we are live. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and for the first time tonight, we are going live on TikTok as well. For those that don't know, I'm Malcolm from Washington State. I've been producing EDM since about 2009. This is when I first got started with Pretty Loops and Cubase. I know it says to lower the background music. Chat, yo, let me know how the audio volume is right now, the levels. Do I need to turn the music down? Anything like that? What's up, Dubpen? What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude, doing good, doing good. I thought it was all set up to go live on all 5 of these platforms at the same time, but I was having a little bit of trouble like using the webcam for I have 4 coming out of one program called OBS Studio, and then TikTok Live Studio. So I ended up having to like set up my phone as a secondary webcam for the day. Wubsy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Right on, hell yeah. Feels good to be back from work. So yeah, this is a song that I released earlier this year. It's called Find You. I'm gonna let this play for a little bit. Then once that's done, give people a few minutes to join in. I'll hop over to Ableton, log into Warcraft, and we'll kill some baddies, and I'll show you guys some of the new tunes I've been working on. What up, Wubsy, dude? Man, I was just outside and I seen your house. Good to hear, man. Hell yeah. Right on. Okay, let's check OBS real quick. Make sure. Yeah. Looks like we are good. Let me double check. Okay. Oh man. Says I'm offline on Twitch. What the hell? That doesn't seem right, but anyway, okay, let's pause this. Let's get logged into Warcraft and let's hop over to Ableton. So yeah, I've got 12 projects. About half of them are really close to release ready. The other half actually just started the other day. I just kind of was getting song starters, and in a matter of like an hour, had like 6 of them. Really loving the new PC. Got it all completely organized. It's I'm loving it. The workflow on it has been insane. Practically neighbors. Yeah, I know, right? Nax, it's been pretty good. So we've been in there twice. This second weekend, just on Sunday a few days ago. It was Thanksgiving weekend. You know, had a little bit low of a turnout. A lot of people were busy, out of town, all that. So we ended up just going in and killing a bunch of trash, which it actually went really good. A lot of good learning experience in there. And then our first time in there, we killed 1 boss. But hey, you know, not too bad. It's good to have, you know, a full 40 people from the same guild stepping into Nax and killing bosses. So anyway, this is one song that is awfully close to being released. Probably gonna wait until 2026 to start dropping these, but yeah, this one's called Deep Down. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Dub. Appreciate it, man. What's up, Bebesto? Hey, happy to see you, man. How you doing? Got the new studio mic set up. Got it positioned better than I've had it the last couple of days. So hopefully this is all sounding all good. Come on, Wyvern, let's go. Man, yeah, I was having trouble trying to get live on TikTok just a little bit ago. Going off on my phone right now. Got a second webcam on the way. Murph just kind of ordered it in the background without telling me she did it, so I'm hoping that if I have two webcams plugged in, I can OBS and TikTok both of their studio programs on this webcam, you know? Dubpan Alliance? Man. Don't tell me it's a gnome, dude. It ain't a gnome, right? Yeah, so that was Deep Down. It's one of the 3 songs that's awfully close to being release ready. Here, the next one that's also pretty close to being done. Let's go to Cause a Scene. If you're a hardcore enjoyer, you might like this. It's got some faster parts to it, but it leads way into the halftime. So, you know, it has a purpose. We're loading up right now. Man, if I was trying to do this on my old laptop before I got this new PC, I don't even know if it would load up a project like while trying to stream and do Warcraft. And I streamed on Twitch one time on the old laptop with like a super basic Ableton project. Only had a few channels in it, and it was like, it was struggling. It was not having a good time. I was gonna say, usually things load up a little bit quicker than this. Ah, there we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, so this is Cause a Scene. Wubsy, you know, I don't know, man. Like, outside of Monster Cat, and like even that, like the desire that I've had for so many years to get signed to Monster Cat is honestly like really fading, given the shift just in music over the years. But I think I might just stay self-releasing. Honestly, like when I was self-releasing, like it was going the best for me. Yeah, I got a song signed to Electro Step Network. Supposed to have a couple more. It's, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's work all the time. Indie style, yep. Dubpan, it's a gnome. Are you joking or for real? No, I ain't gonna lie. My first 60 was a gnome, man. And yeah, the mage is lyrics are a little bit different on this one. I usually go with, Hey, thanks for that, though. Appreciate it, man. Oh, really? Random wants to duel. Okay. No hots, yeah, no. Random. Good. Yeah, I don't. Now they're messaging me. Duel me again. Man, I got centaurs to kill. I got other hooved things to slay. Yeah, so that was Cause the Scene. That one's pretty much release ready, to be honest. I got one remix out of the 12. I usually don't do remixes. I prefer to duel me again for 13 silver. That's so random. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I usually don't do remixes, but I was working on a project and like the vocals clicked in my head. I was like, man, like if I was able to layer these, it would be pretty sweet. So that's what I ended up doing. It's Blah 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 by Gigi D'Agostino. Pretty sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, give me just a couple seconds. I'll get that fired up and going. Yeah, first live on TikTok. If you guys could let me know how like the audio sounds, like is my mic okay? Too loud? Too quiet? I kind of cranked it up a little bit, but I think the test I did, it sounded okay on my end. Hey, okay, I'll catch you later, Dub Pen. Come back to. Okay, well, I got my World Buffs can, so that's good. Um, yeah, have a good night, man. I'll see you later. Come back to the Horde. Man, I am not good at multitasking. All right, so back to the stuff that matters. This is my blah 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 remix. Okay, gotcha. Damn, see, 30% on the music, 250 on the mic. Alright, well, let's not do that again. If you guys have heard the original of this song, it's totally flipped on its head from what it was. I really like songs that like do like hard dance, but then they go into that halftime like headbanger type stuff. Like Keizo, he still plays hardstyle on his sets. It's a little bit different now, but he was a big inspiration when I first started getting into production, DJing back 2011 for DJing. Started messing around with production. And little tidbit of the original. Pretty heavy, man. I would really like to hear this on like a big system. Yeah, so that's one of the few remixes that I've done. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I can't tell. I've been good, man. How about you? I can't, dude, that picture's so small, I can't really tell what it is, who you are. All right, yeah, let's load up another one here. So those are the three that are the closest to being done. I've got, let's see here, three more. Rendezvous. Let's go to that one. My God, man. Thank goodness this ain't hardcore, huh? Be deleted. All right. Oh yeah, Rendezvous should be loaded up here in just a second. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. There she goes. All right. So yeah, this is Rendezvous, kind of also the same thing with like the hard dance and the dubstep. Um, yeah, let's hop into it. Oh, nope, I don't want that. There we go. Really, you're gonna be bugging out on me now? Yeah, actually, Wubsy right here. He lives pretty much right across the street. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down. I live here in Moses Lake, Washington, so if you're in the area, dude, let me know. I'll be down for some music stuff. Maybe counting on Warcraft too, apparently. Bastard that killed me. Oh shit, man. Okay. What's going on, dude? Been a little while. Dude, the picture in that chat is like this big. I can pretty much just see like it looks like somebody wearing a hat. But hey. thing on studio monitors. You might notice that I forgot the sub bass right here. It ain't done, but it just happened to be where I left off. So I got into EDM production between my junior and senior year of high school, so the summer of '09. And for 2010, the year that I graduated, my senior project was on being a DJ. Being from Moses Lake, it's not the smallest of towns, but like musically speaking, like talent and options are kind of limited. And like I used to be really into metal. I got like the Dean Razorback bass. It's big old spiky metal bass guitar. So back in the day, it was like the heavier the better. It was in bands, and it was just kind of really difficult to keep things going as like 14, 15, 16-year-old kids with the small town thing going on. So yeah, my senior year, I ended up exploring the DJing thing because I was like, well, I mean, if Jimmy and Timmy can't make it to practice, then Rusty and Dusty are sick or hungover, or it doesn't matter. Like it's all up to me to start making things happen. So yeah, about 2009, going into 2010 is where I really started seriously exploring the DJ thing, and because I was always into EDM too. I've been collecting. The first CD I bought in 2000 was the I'm Blue Da Ba Dee Da Boo Die. Eiffel 65 Europop. Fucking excuse me. Super awesome album. Definitely recommend going and checking it out if you're into EDM. I don't know if what TikTok's policies are on cursing, so I'm trying to be a good boy tonight and not be cursing like a sailor. Yeah, so that was Rendezvous. I'm getting for the most part there, the most of the songs there. But yeah, let's move on to something else. Come Closer. That one's also it's got some good progress on it. It definitely ain't done, but it's getting there. Yeah, I've been chasing the EDM thing for geez, yeah, about 15 years now. But like the music thing was like always when I was like the first thing I could remember asking for Christmas was a trombone. My parents were like, "Yeah, yeah, you're like 6. I don't know if we're gonna go spend a bunch of money on a trombone for Christmas." So yeah, really trying to make a big push in 2026 and make some things happen. But anyway, yeah, this is Come Closer. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with that for the song title, but it's what it's called right now.
Tell me, is it clear that I still wanna
Yeah,
be?
oh yeah, it was big time.
I see you,
Big time
the
into all the
night,
metal and rock
but I
and
know that
all
I'll
that good
make it
stuff.
clear. I want you to know that I'll be close through the darkest when the sky is getting bright. I'll hold you, I'll never let you go when you
Nice
fall.
one. Yeah, I thought I remembered that about you. I wasn't sure though. I knew that you played piano. Dude, marvelous. Thank you, man. Fingers crossed, Lord willing.
Just let me in.
Appreciate that. Actually, a lot of my basement, I could have swore I seen it going in here. Oh yeah. Oh, I know it, Lefty.
Just let me in.
Shit. So we're the volume's a little bit better now that I adjusted like the desktop audio, the Ableton audio, a little bit more balanced with the voice and everything. Okay, right on. Cool, guys. First time going live on TikTok, so just want to make sure everything's looking and sounding okay on your guys' end. Yeah, so right now one's called Come Closer. I don't know if that's what I'm going to stick with for the title, but that one's also getting pretty close to being done. Let's see here. Um, Gosh, I don't know if that one's really far enough along to to be sharing. But then again, the other six I'm about to show you are gonna be song starters. So, whatever. All right, let's just hop into this one. This one I've really been digging lately. It was kind of one of those moments in the studio where it was like found a cool sound, wrote up some MIDI for it, like the melody that's gonna be in the program, and I hit play. I was like, oh, I hope this sounds good. And it was like, oh man. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. You have a good one, man. So I don't know what the song name's gonna be for this one. I just called it Big Bass because that makes it easy to find.
Showed up, glowed up, hold up, where my aces, where my queens, bet I'm hold up,
Lyrics are a little
hold up,
loud on
empty
this one.
bottles filled with dreams, coked up models and some fiends, gelato, need my greens, what's my motto, where's my teams, hit that throttle, hear the screams like...
Yo, Liz! Hey, what's going on? Happy to see you there. Fancy seeing you here. Screams, yeah, I know. I was thinking about not leaving the scream in there. We'll see, we'll see. I think with some processing, it would end up sounding okay. What up? Chilling, chilling. Just going through some of the new music projects, getting ready to drop here. Gonna save them for 2026, but it'll be soon. It'll be soon. But I figured I can give everybody some sneak peeks. Man, thank you, Wubsy. Appreciate it, man. Seriously. So yeah, a lot of these are. I made about six of these like starting points for future songs, and it was like in a matter of an hour. Like they were just popping out one after the other. Like they just kind of wrote themselves. But they're also like 20, 30 seconds and not a song yet. But they're all like something that I could definitely work with and turn into something, I think. Wubsy might recognize this one here. Leave the scream. Are we screaming or not? Alright, alright. Everybody has said leave the scream. See, man, I just be overthinking things. I'll just tune it in a little bit better. But, yeah.
I was born for speed. 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 I was born for speed.
Yeah, I'm being a
I
thicker
was
right now.
born for speed. I was born for speed.
Couple leftover sounds in there. Like I said, it's early stages of a project. Yeah, but I mean, for spending like 5 minutes on that, like, definitely work with that. Okay, so I spent about an hour making the six starting points, and then I spent another session, and it was like a couple of hours, like just kind of going through my sound library for vocals. So all in all, it was like 3 hours on the six songs starting points that I'll be showing you. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. We got to see Vinny Vici at Boo over in Seattle on Halloween weekend. It was an awesome set. I've been looking forward to that for like legit almost like 14 years or so, somewhere around there. Long time. But yeah, I made a like a build up that goes into a drop, and it kind of reminded me of something that Vinny Vici would play. But yeah.
I just wanna know, tell me how you feel. I just wanna know, tell me this is real. I just wanna know, tell me how you feel. I just wanna know, tell me this is real. I just wanna know,
Still figuring this out.
I just wanna know, tell me this is real. I just wanna know,
Yeah. Thanks, Liz. Appreciate that. Gotta vamp everything, but solid start, solid drop. I think at least I might be a little bit biased, but and yeah, I wasn't. Oh fudge, I'm dead again, man. Kind of just I planned on kind of hanging out on the Warcraft a little bit more, but kind of enjoying talking about the music, to be honest. um, yeah, let's pop open another one. Yeah, Wubsy, I really wasn't sure about like sharing stuff that's like so early in development still, but I don't know. I thought it might be kind of fun. I'd test it out and see how it goes, see what people think, get a little feedback, you know. If I'm paying attention, I'm pretty good usually, but man, yeah, I'm just a little bit sidetracked here, which is fine. You know, it's that's in a good way. In a good way. Yo, thanks, Liz. Yep, right. Bearing it all here with the half-finished Ableton projects. That's bold move, man. uh, Remember Old Snails? Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, hold up. Oh man, I don't even know if I can do this. Can I move the live chat? Oh, I could shrink it. There we go. That'll work. Let me solo these real quick. Okay, so that's the other one then. Let's just mute that one for now. Whoopsie. Um, yeah, I mean, if you look at this, like, it's I just pulled. I made a bass line first because I was kind of going for like a big, like weird festival snails vomit step type of old school sound a little bit in a way. So that's what I ended up coming up with. And it's just kind of a placeholder for right now, you know. And I'll see what other elements that I can find in my sound library and all of that to like really make things start popping. Yeah, I think that one's got quite a quite a bit of potential, right? Totally the snail vibes, especially like he doesn't really mess with the electro stuff a whole lot anymore. He had that Escargot project, and I was like, yes, I was so excited. And, so snails, Escargot. I think Escargot went away. I mean, and snails like he's like rebranding as slugs now. Like, nobody makes electro anymore. What the hell? So yeah, I do got a handful of like kind of just like weird festival electro type of stuff, which it's kind of my thing. That and hardstyle and pretty much anything with a big bass line. Let's see here. All right, let's pop open this. I call this one the Tiesto starter. It just has like these really big, like stabby super synth, like super saw, synths that are just. It's kind of just basically a build up intro part of an intro, but I think it sounds kind of cool. Really need to juice everything up too, though. There's like no compression or saturation. Little placeholder on end break there. Make the vibe every time. Well, do you want to know a dirty little secret? I do have two OTTs at 3% on my master. I don't believe in OTTing everything, even though I have OTT literally on the master. But it's different though. Fox Stevenson actually has a video on it on like why OTT is bad, and I mean, even if you're a beginner, like the way that he explains it is kind of like, oh, okay, like that makes sense. That is kind of bad, but like if you're more familiar with the music production, specifically EDM, like he shows you what it does to the wavelengths of everything, and it basically causes phasing issues. Like instead of it's go watch the video. I can't explain it without the visuals, but yeah, it kind of shows why OTT, like just slamming it on absolutely everything. I mean, it can work in some instances, but you may be doing unknown harm to your track. And who knows? I mean, maybe it's like more audible on bigger systems or something, but yeah, the way he explained it and showed, it was like, okay, I'm gonna dial it back on the OTT. 3%. Like when you really start cranking it up, you can just watch like the waveform on all the samples, like just getting all crushed up, and it's like, ooh, okay, that ain't good. So yeah, this is I'll load up another one that's I mean really early stages. It's another one where I just spent like an hour and got a whole bunch of songs, like very beginning parts, just an element, a scrap of something that I can turn into an actual song here soon. Now that I got that new batch of music getting ready to be done. Yeah, well, see, it's for some things like if you just got one sound, like I mean, you can crank that because like the less sound you're using, the less phase issues there's gonna be. Another botnecky snails type of drop here. I wouldn't even call it a drop at this point. It was just a bass line with a kick and a snare that it's like, okay, like, you start adding in the hi-hats and like, things to kind of give it a groove and, break up the repetition, add to it, fill out the frequency spectrum and all of that. I think that one does have quite a bit of potential. The bass really needs to be juiced up in that one too. But yeah. Man, I've got a handful, well, more than a handful of other projects I could probably go through, but I don't know what I'll stumble in, like if I have like things muted and all of that. So, let's see, am I missing any out of the list? I mean, I think that pretty much covers them, but hey, I'm gonna go back to this big bass one because it's new and I like it and I'm excited for it to be done. Out of the six that I got the six that I'm getting ready to release, and then the other six that were like the starting points that I was going through just now. This big bass one, I don't know what I'm gonna actually call it, but this will be the first project that I'll probably finish up out of the new batch of music. I'm loving this new computer. It's the first time I've ever spent like decent money on a PC. got a 50% off. Like, keep an eye out for the deals. Because I was like, man, okay, I could spend like three, maybe 4,000. But if I do that, like, man, I'm going to have to like do payment plans or something, you know. But I ended up getting a, like a Labor Day sale. And I got a Lenovo. You know, it's not like an Alienware or anything, but man, you're paying so much extra just for brand names sometimes. But yeah, the Lenovo was like a $5,000 computer, and I got it for 2,500. So like, I spent like probably about $1,000 less than I planned to, and it was actually like a little bit. The specs on it were actually a little bit better than what I was looking at. So yeah, really cool. Yeah, Wubsy, it was when I looked on the website, I was like, oh, 50% off. Like I was expecting like, 15, 20, 25, like, But yeah, a whole 50% off, and then they had like another $100 off coupon on top of that they still let me use. So shout out Lenovo. Yeah, it's been really awesome computer. I've kind of got a lot going on with it right now, and those bigger projects took a bit longer to load up, but I mean, it really wasn't that bad. Like my old laptop would have taken longer for a basic project. Yeah, I've thought about going live, making the beats sometimes. I have done that. My first stream was actually doing that, but dude, the computer just could not handle it at the time. So, and that's why I got this. I mean, so it could handle the music projects, but it's like, well, now I can stream too, and I'm already gonna be doing all this stuff, so might as well put it out there, see if it can get heard. Yeah, so I'm going back to this big bass one here.
Hold up, hold up, where my aces,
The
where my
lyrics on this
queens,
one.
bed hold up, empty bottles filled with dreams, coked up models and some fiends, gelato, need my
hardcore,
greens,
man.
what's my motto, where's my teams, hit that throttle, hear the screams like,
Good, alright. I'll leave the screen then. We got like, look at the processing on this sidechain. Yeah, that's it. Like nothing to actually like juice up the sound. Like, oh man, throw some distortion on that, saturation, compression. Like apart from the sidechain, like, choo, man, I might even throw OTT on that bad boy. Hey, you know what? Let's check it out. Over the top compression is what we want. Here, let's solo that. I got my volume down really low on my end. Is that gnarly or is it too much? Oh my god, dude. What I love about OTT, honestly, is like the fact that like it'll bring forth like these artifacts that like weren't evident on the sound before. It's almost like they were non-existent. But is it gnarly or is it ain't too much? I mean, if I go dial this in outside of stream, I mean, here. Okay, no OTT. Cool. Nice. Like 85% OTT. 100%? Is that too much? Ooh. God damn. Okay, I want to go. You know what? Well, Wubsy, you called it. I guess we're just going to work on it a little bit. Okay, we got to go back to the scream then. I want to hear that. I want to hear the dancey part with the 24 OTT.
Motto, where's my teams, hit that throttle, hear the screams like,
Yeah, a little too much for the dance part. The bass part makes sense, but like, please let me know if that sounds like absolute dog crap on your guys' end. I will gladly turn down the OTT. I just curious. Just wanted to see. Right, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'd have to, like, for the dance part, like, yeah, exactly, like, here, let's, dial in a little bit more, OTT, master output, where's the dubstep part start? Over here. Take that up to 24, max the bass part out, and for this one, like 18, 19 decibels, probably good.
Dreams like
Sounds appropriate. I mean, sounds like the bloody murder scream. Oh yeah, throw some hi-hats in on this BZ. Yeah, maybe a little distortion. I'm almost thinking like an amp or something. Like F, dude, that is. It's a little OTT. Dubstep. Yeah, you know, I'd headbang to that. I would do lots of things to that. Cool. It's always a good feeling when, like the stuff you're working on, it's actually like, hey, yeah, I like that. Not like trying to convince yourself, like, maybe if I squint my ears just right and. That's right, Wubsy. The D in dubstep stands for OTT. That's funny. I never heard that before. Should we keep farting around with the the original stuff? The upcoming original stuff. I'm only gonna play the originals on the stream. Apart from that, blah 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 remix. It's the one exception. All right, it's my mulligan. I do like this one. I think this one's got a lot of potential. Like, I mean, maybe you see if there's any like little small changes we could toss into there. Let's check it out.
I was born for speed. 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 I was born for speed.
Okay, that's one like I need to mute that sound. Okay, well I don't know, well, let's try a little something here. Okay, well, let's pause that. I got 8 notes. Whoa. Easy now, easy. Quarter notes? Maybe, possibly, I don't know. See what happens. Okay. Sounds like something. Almost, I was kind of hearing, okay, so that's that sound then. Just get rid of all of it. It's all bad. I don't like it. No, I'm just kidding. But we do want just the same note because we're gonna do some pitch automation and it just makes life easier. So, um, I didn't really plan on working on music on stream, but hey, here we are. So that just for now maybe needs like a medium curve saturator. I'm thinking with a soft clip. Let's just give it a hard curve. Man, my audio is kind of quiet, so sorry if it's a little louder on your end. It sounds awfully quiet. Okay, that's aggressive, but that's how it's gonna be though, for right now at least. Yep. Okay, yep, that's right. I need to update Serum 2. Dude, if you have Serum 1, Serum 2 is a free upgrade. Do it. Just get it. I had to reorganize like 6,000 Serum presets. Here, I'll show you. Look at this. Okay, so you ready? Here's my five-star presets here. You ready? Go down to the 4-star. Aggressively scrolling. We're into the 3-star range now. And just, it took like about a week and a lot of caffeine. But there's a few more I haven't done. Those are the new ones. They don't count. I'm over it. I'm burnt out, even though it was like 2 months ago. But yeah, I know it's been super nice having the star rating system for the presets. Like, oh my god, like if I want something that's like, man, I just need a gnarly bass line. Type in bass, whap bap, scroll to the star rating system. And got like 20, 30 sounds that are like, you could make something out of that for sure. And it kind of 4-star. You get the idea. It's worth it. A little bit time consuming if you have a lot of presets, but anyway, let's get that pitch bend there so that way it activates. Oh my gosh, I haven't even. Wowza. Activate automation mode. Just make sure that we're still on the right knob there. Okay, so that activates our automation mode. Activate this. We'll take her all the way to the top at 12 semitones. Be 1 full octave, and let's go. Oh hell yeah. It's got the kickback afterwards too. Oh, hold on though. Well, you can't even really hear the bass line, but while we are here, take it to 8 bars, click on that, wop, 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 change the max range to 12 semitones, 1 octave, get dialed in on that for the automation lane, blap, 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 just that way the bass line follows it. I mean, in all honesty, sometimes having the bass line not follow your riser and just having it like just the same steady note, it kind of creates like this dissonance, almost it's a little different, but you can almost think of like tuning a guitar string if you've ever done that, pong dong, and it starts like kind of bending and creating a dissonance, kind of comparable to that in a way, but I know, was he right? Like Serum 2 came out, like yes, sucks. Like I just done like organizing like thousands of Serum 1 presets like just before that, and then Serum 2 dropped, and it was like, it doesn't transfer. You gotta be kidding me! But like Serum 2 is also so powerful that you can't just staying Serum 1 just because it's like what you're comfortable with, or you don't want to put in the extra. It's a lot of time, and like it probably took like, I don't know, 20 hours, 20 hours to organize it all, but like going through 6, 7,000, however many thousands of sounds, and it's like all these big rave sounds, it's like you scrolled through it was like, oh my god. Yeah, it's shout out to the people that write code and all that stuff. could not do that for a living. It would, yeah, too much for me. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. That's some good little progress there, just for a little bit of time that we spent on that. Throwing some extra risers and stuff behind this part right here. I can do that. You know what? I kind of put that there. I'm gonna go back. All right. Could end with that. Maybe throw in some like big gnarly like neurofunk Reese's, you know, wow, or like some foghorns. Maybe not the foghorns, but neurofunk though. Yes, yes. Yeah, I know, Wubsy. Like, honestly, yeah, Serum 2 has, like, some insane upgrades on it. Like, Serum 1 was already, it's like, you can devote a lifetime to, like, learning the art of sound design. Trust me, I've tried. uh, but Serum 2, like, has all these extra features, which, the best, the built-in EQ, honestly, has been, you go check out the Serum 2 sounds on Splice, and it is, like, they got rid of the default bullcrap MIDI where it's like it picks it's like a preset octave and it takes all the sounds that people send in and it does a certain melody at a certain octave and it's like 80% of the sounds on the Splice website before that were just like it sounded horrible. It's like what is going on? Like I have no idea what this sound that they're trying to sell me is actually going to sound like when I get into the studio, you know. And it's like I don't want to be like, oh, well, I downloaded 800 sounds that might be cool, and then you get in there and it's like, man, these all suck. Like, you know, I wasted a whole month's credits on stuff that sucks. Nobody wants that. Nobody got time for that. Yeah, Neurofunk's cool. I do enjoy that. Okay, I kind of want to hear that one more time though. Let's take it from the top, Billy.
I was born for speed. 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 I was born for speed.
Right
I
back.
was born for speed. I was born for speed. I was born for speed.
Okay. Billy was my nickname once. Oh, Billy. Was it Cable Guy? Jim Carrey back in the day. If you get that reference, I know how old you are. Yeah, no, I mean, some good little progress there. See, sometimes it really doesn't take very much. You know? When it flows, it flows. There's an ebb and flow. Sometimes more ebb than flow. Yeah, nah. You're only old when you say you're old, there, Wubsy. And I know that you're still young at heart. Well, I know that we've got a lot of new people that have tuned in since I started the stream. Might go through a couple of songs that I've already played. Probably not going to do any work on these. I mean, they're so close to being done that I'd probably have to, anything I wanted to do would have to be off stream. Can I dance when I'm dead? No, right? Lame. Whatever. At least it's right there. Man, yeah, I just got way too distracted on the Ableton earlier, which, you know, not a bad thing. Had my world buff scanned, we're all good. Yeah, this one is getting, I mean, it's pretty much ready to be released. But, yeah, this one's called Deep Down.
Down inside. 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 Down inside.
Sorry, people on Instagram. I will get that dialed in better. Phone things. Oh no. Really? It's not playing for you guys either, right? Wait, Ableton's still playing for you guys? Good for y'all. Okay, good. I'm so left out right now, not being able to hear it. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out tonight. It's kind of been going a little bit longer than I was expecting to. You know, it's a good thing. Got actually a little bit of work done in the studio tonight, which was probably unexpected, but hey, no complaints there. Y'all are here to witness it. I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. You know, this is my first week of streaming. It's something I never intended to get into, but oh, is it because I was covering? Can you guys hear me now? Right? It's probably because I was covering my mouth there. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. I also switched to this different microphone, studio microphone, a couple of days ago. It's got like a noise suppression thing on it for background noise, so it's kind of like if I do something and make it like indirect. Ah, what's that? I can't hear you, Sonny. DJ Wudsy, man. The retirement homes are gonna be lit, dude. We're gonna throw the sickest sets at the retirement home. Oh man, it's like Bloodhound Gang. The people that do the "You and Me, Baby, ain't nothing but knows." Bloodhound Gang, Fire Water Burn. Go check out that music video, man. It kills me. It makes it look like they're like playing this like sick concert, and then like they're at like the retirement home. And they end up like walking out. couple of honeys on each arm. Yeah. Good old Bloodhound game. Boombox. Okay, so I remember Lonely Island. Specifically one song that I am not gonna say out loud, but Boombox, man, sounds familiar. Yeah, I probably heard it. All right, make sure I'm not dying over here again. Gosh. Did I press play on this one again? Oh my gosh. It's another good thing about streaming. I suppose it's gonna sharpen up my multitasking. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Uh, oh yeah, that's my answer right there. Dur. And yeah, let's go back to Kazasin. Let's do that one, and then after that, I'll go and hop over to my Spotify. I got my Spotify discography pulled up. I've got 5 songs that I've released in 2025. Um, I've been releasing pretty consistently, but like I said, this is gonna be the new batch off of the first batch off of my new computer. So before, when I was on my old laptop, like especially back in 2022, oh my gosh, it was like a $400 laptop with like $30 headphones, and to be honest, it was actually when like my music was doing the best. Like the more I've invested into it, like for some reason it's I mean kind of had waves, but when I first started out, like it was like blowing up like way more than I ever expected. It was like, oh, now my projects are getting bigger, and like this $400 Walmart laptop is not having it. So then I had like $1,000 laptop for a couple years, like 23 through till now, actually, really. So yeah, right, yeah, that too. And it's like, kind of the more that you do and release, it's kind of you just kind of keep building and growing, and so like the projects themselves just kept getting bigger every time, pretty much. And yeah, I really needed this new computer because it was like I would press play on my laptop and I would look at a 15-second segment of music, and it would take it 25 seconds about to play it. I mean, if you think about it, that's almost, basically double the amount of time it should take, and it's like makes it really hard to like get into the groove, and like the mixing and mastering, like that was just like everything's like stretched out and not good. It was not good. Yeah, and like you could do like the whole like flattening, freezing, blah 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 blah, like all that kind of stuff. But like, I mean, in all honesty, like it really adds a lot of time in and of itself. So yeah, super excited to be able to work on like a good computer for the first time. Um, it's honestly like the biggest game changer, and it felt like the missing key, because it was like I'd be like sitting there like, load up Serum on a channel, sit there for like 30-40 seconds, or like sometimes it crashes out, and then it's like, okay, like now it's gonna be like another 4 minutes for it to load back up the project. And so yeah, count my blessings on that one for sure. Oh, you're gonna bug out, spacebar? Come on.
Like this.
Right, well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you can like flatten things out or freeze things, like flattening, all the processing and stuff and just want to get those audio files like that processing is probably don't have a lot of it's not conducive to smooth workflow. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, and I have done that type of shit. Like I'm not completely not out. At least desired. I like it. He comes out and plays with the gorge. Yeah. I have been thinking, I got my Dean Razorback bass guitar this summer, and I have been considering like doing a little slap of the bass in the live DJ show, or the DJ shows, you know, do some live bass guitar stuff, do some slapping, see what happens, see what's happening. Yo, shout out everybody, man. I seriously appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight. It was my first time being live on TikTok, specifically all kind of new world and new things. Trying to get all my settings and everything dialed on, which I can't hear the music right now. I have to power up Ableton again after this. Sorry for talking over things. I do slap at the bass, yes. I like the bass. I will slap at all the bass. Yeah, right. Yeah, I have thought about like doing some guitar riffs and stuff, like it's some like really crunchy electric guitar. You know, really crunchy tone, like single screen tone almost, maybe some like power chords or something. I think power chords. I mean, can't go wrong with power chords. I think that could make a good dance track. Yeah, slide of the bass, maybe like bass a bunch of some processing on it. That might be kind of cool. Oh jeez, I hope that wasn't playing a bunch of stuff. I don't know what y'all just heard. I do apologize though. Okay, let's go ahead and shut down Ableton. We've been through most of the stuff that I want to show you a couple times, probably now at this point. But yeah, let's go ahead and pop over. I got 5 songs that I released in 2025. This is probably going to be the entirety of them. It's not been my most productive, would be the absolutely wrong word. My biggest year for releases, but I've been working hard, very hard. I've also got a bunch of new visuals. We got a VJ board. We're able to hook up my XDJ into a laptop that has a project that I've set up with visuals that I've been working on for a couple of years now, a few years. But we're able to route our audio, my audio, from like playing a DJ set into a laptop that would have a project that has sound reactive visuals. And so like Sebastian, this little guy here, he would be like, whoa, boom, boom, boom to the music, or I mean, the options are really endless. But you know, I can have my logo pump into the music, Sebastian pump into the music. I made 3D animations of myself, like got mesh skeletons, you know, and like put pictures of me together onto them, and like I was luckily able to use, there was like these preset animations where if I had all the other stuff taken care of, I could like throw it into there and like it would make me like break dance. Yeah, I mean, it had a whole bunch of like really cool options. It was all free too, through Adobe. But yeah, so I mean, I've got all kinds. I even made one of my cat walking. Loki. Loki! Come here! And now Murph's snatching him up. Oh, jeez. He's the biggest drama king. I even made one of Loki walking around. Come here. Oh, my God. Don't let him fool you. This little guy will run around the entire house, chase all the other cats, terrorize everybody, everything. And then you pick him up. He's like, Bo! Oh, jeez. Whatever. Oh. I'm telling you. But yeah, so I got visuals of Loki, me, we be breakdancing, doing all kinds of stuff. Got the audio reactive visuals for like the logo, Sebastian. I mean, even me, like it could be like me breakdancing and it's like, you know, pumping out to the music or whatever. So yeah, not the most releases this year, but I'm telling you, I've been gearing up to make 2026. I'm really hoping that, you know, Lord willing, and with some sheer grit and determination, that start getting the music out there to be heard a little bit more. I mean, it's gotten traction before. I just it was like outpacing my personal life. It was like, okay, hold up, like I need a new car, I need a new computer. She's like, let me get a few things squared away, and I'll be good to go. So 2026, let's do it. Anyway, yeah, so I won't keep y'all waiting anymore. Sometimes I like to talk sometimes. Sorry. But yeah, let's go through my 2025 releases. I'll start off with this one. I don't know why when I was making it, it was like like I don't know. You know. There's it's kind of funny like when you post music, like who enjoys what, or like how popular something is like sometimes like really different than what you would expect. And I really like this one. It's Find You. Oh, hold on. It's not playing on my end. Are you kidding me? I'm so sorry. I think I just need to restart Spotify, and it should fix it on my end. If not, then we'll just roll with it. I've heard it before, a couple times. Huh. Well, that's a bummer. Why you got it on stream? Come on. Be good now. Thanks, Websy. Kind of like a little bit of Daft Punk in a way. Like, not totally Daft Punk, obviously, but invite DJ Magic Mike Swikey to... I'm so confused. What does that mean? Is that like a request? Who's DJ Magic Mike? Huh. Anyway. Like, obviously, definitely not Daft Punk here, but... Yeah, DJ Magic Mike, like... I mean... It go fast, it go halftime. Fast, halftime. It's my favorite flavor of music. And the big bass, of course. TikTok says encourage your viewers to send gifts and thank them for their support. I don't know how the gifts work on TikTok. It's my first time here. Sorry, I ain't from here. I'm new here. But I will thank you for your support. Thank you guys for coming and checking things out. It really means a lot. I remember my first night, like a whole week ago, I sat there and talked to myself for a whole 42 minutes. Pretty neat. If I'm gonna talk to myself for 40 minutes, I don't need a camera. Man. Yeah, Wubsy, we're gonna have to do a collab soon, man. Let's get something going. Let's get something cooking. You're right there. I know that you're Fruity Loops, right? We can make it work, dude. We can make it work. We don't care about all that. We can bridge gaps. Yeah, stems, or we could even plan out a day where we can just spend a handful of hours, just link up, use one program, 2 minds, one program, get as much as we can, and then start doing the stems. I feel like it would minimize the transferring and all of that. Exactly. Heck yeah. Magum Wubsy collab coming up. I can't wait to, I'm speaking with certainty here, but I really hope that I get a chance to play all these songs on a really big system with really big freaking lasers and really big freaking lights and everything. I could slide across the stage with fireworks shooting out of my butt. Down. That's the dream, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Better not say what I want to say, because I feel I don't know what all the rules are on the streaming stuff. Trying not to curse or nothing. Alright. shoot, man, I'd pay good money to be that guy. If it's getting me on the stage, nah, just kidding. I don't got money to pay for that. That is the thing, though, pay to play. It's crazy, like, how many record labels have, like, contacted me, and they're like, yeah, let's sign you. And, like, I check it out, and it's like, oh, your starting package is, like, I pay you $100, or $500, or $1,000 to sign me, and, like, you give me different promotion for, like, different levels of pay. Like, it's out of whack, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I mean, I'm sure it's probably been going on for a lot longer than I would have imagined, but it just feels like it's rampant nowadays, and it's kind of a bummer, you know? Like, you send things off, and they're like, yeah, this is so good, let's sign you up. And they're like, yeah, let's check out the contract. Oh, you want me to pay you? Like, what? Yeah, like, legit, like, I don't know, these, like, 401k kids, they're just, like, coming up with, like, some scam. They're like, dude, let's just make a record label, and all these kids will just, all these people will pay us. Like, it's crazy, but I ain't gonna say no names, but I have seen some times where there's definitely people using some services. Yeah, wild. Okay, chat. Give me like 1 minute thoughts. I will be right back. Alright. What'd I miss? I'm back. Yeah, the pay to play, yeah, seriously though, like, it's a lot more rampant than I expected, but yeah, I mean, for a little bit there, like, I was, like, using different, like, legitimate websites, like, to find, you know, record labels, like, you know, contact lists and all that stuff, and I kept getting in touch with people that, you know, not every label, like, was like, yeah, we'll sign you, but, like, there were some labels that I'm sure were, hey, you send us an audio file, it's like, yeah, we'll sign you, just pay us $500. It's like, it's kind of crazy, you know, because then somebody that has, like, a ton of money at their disposal could just, like, oh, I've got 17 releases this year alone on a big record label. And the whole record label is basically a sham, and, you know, who knows, they probably bought ghost produced songs, like, I don't know how, but I've had them pop up on my, like, Facebook before. They're like $500, $800, like, per song. So, I mean, toss a couple $1,000s per song, and, like, you could totally get, like, all these record label releases, and, yeah, the pay to play is wild. Kind of crazy. I ghost produce my own music. Yeah, right. Same here. I need to have a talk with that guy, dude. He needs to step it up. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. If you're not following me on TikTok already, if you could hit that follow button, I would very much appreciate it. I'm gonna be doing this quite a lot more often. Streaming on pretty much all the major platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and as of today, TikTok. So yeah, be expecting to be seeing a bit more of me. Man, that's crazy. We've been going for 90 minutes already. I honestly, I didn't know what to expect coming into this stream, you know, so it's really cool that you guys have stuck with me for this long. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you've tuned in just recently, I'm sorry. I was streaming the new upcoming stuff for quite a while earlier. Just recently switched over to the Spotify discography though. Going through some of the songs that I've released this year in 2025. You know, let's open up Resolume. It's another thing that I was actually able to upgrade this year was instead of having the free version of Resolume where it's got the watermark and all kinds of other limitations on it. Now I got the full version. So we are ready for visuals. So I created mini 5-second clips of Sebastian here, and I streamed them all into like this big 4.5 minute long clip. Ah, dude, thank you, Wubsy. Yeah, this one, freaking, I wasn't the best at promoting my music. It's gonna be changing now, obviously, but yeah, this one really, like, I felt like when I released it, it got like no love. Kind of felt bad. I was like, man, I like this one. A couple of the drops on it was pretty cool, whatever. And like I said, you just never know. It's like gonna hit or miss sometimes. Yeah, so there's that one of Sebastian. That old dude there. Black that out. I also did a mirror on this one, like symmetrical down the face on him. Kind of made the anchor on his hat a little wonky, but it kind of does some kind of cool things while it's moving around. But that was to get him to look forward and the eyes to be kind of almost kind of looking more at you in a way sometimes, but you let him play long enough and he'll do some cool panning things that weren't really an option, like that right there, you're out in the crowd and it's he kind of locks onto you almost. So there's that. Let's black that one out also. I've got a bunch of why is that not going up? You know, I'm not the whiz kid at Resolume yet, not gonna lie. But I know enough that I can just not save this project and okay, yeah. Sensitive. I know enough that I can do this. Since this channel's working for now, we'll do that. Anyway, got kind of some new logo ideas going on. Here, actually, well, yeah. I got the VJ board sitting right here, but I'm not gonna get that going right now. Honestly, I think I need a USB hub with everything that I got plugged into the computer, which is crazy because it has 10 USB ports already. So, what up, Nick? Hey, dude. Thanks for popping in, man. I remember. Yeah, we're coming full circle right now, Wubsy. Going back to, I was playing this song as the stream was like about to get started. Gave people a few minutes to kind of get joined in before I did the new stuff in Ableton. But yeah, I was kind of going for like some kind of the graffiti vibe, really, on some, like these logos here. But with this VJ board, you know, I've got, it's a MIDI controller, so I've got it all MIDI mapped like to specific themes and routed that like I want it to do. And I'm gonna do more stuff to it, like really get probably kind of sweaty on the effects and all that. So like, you know, maybe hopefully like I can like chain things into like one knob. So like if you like twist one knob, like it, you know, the visuals start going crazy. Like, you know, kind of start doing this kind of stuff or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I'll get that VJ board hooked up maybe for the next live. Would you guys want to see some VJ board stuff? You know, do maybe I can hook up the XDJ controller, route that audio into the computer, and show you guys like the audio reactive visuals. So like, you know, when the kick's like boom, 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 like, you know, Sebastian or the logos like go into that. We got that set up now. Pretty excited about it. Yeah, if it's not the next one, I would imagine this weekend. Yeah, I mean, maybe on Saturday, maybe Sunday. I'll consider Sunday. I'll see what that's looking like. But yeah, sometime this weekend I'll do a live stream of the visuals and the VJ board and everything. Yeah, I got a good chunk of music out now. You got these plus the 12 more that I got coming up. I mean, I was calculating it up, but I mean, I'd almost have enough music to do like a 2-hour-long set with all originals. I don't know if I'd want to play them all. That's an hour-long set. I could probably, I can get behind that. Man, I mean, for the right crowd, I'm down though, you know. Alright, well, I'm gonna X out of this resin, quit without saving. Don't send. You know. Oh crap. There we go. Hearth back to Ogremower so I can get some rested experience. Well, geez. This is probably where I'm gonna end up calling it a night. But yeah, I'm really glad I was able to get live on TikTok for the first time. I seriously appreciate anybody on any platform that's been coming around and showing some support. You know, I mean, it's a tough world out here. I mean, freaking DJ and a streamer, like like the two worst freaking options. So shout out to all of you coming around in the beginning stage of this and helping me out. It's very much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here tonight. Be sure, if you're not following already, you know, please do that. It would really make a difference. It's as much as I don't want it to be, it's a necessity for the music stuff this day and age. So anything is very much appreciated and would help out immensely. So yeah, I've been kind of doing this as a daily thing. Some streams are a little bit longer than others, but I usually go for at least like 45 minutes or so. It's always music involved. Almost always World of Warcraft too. But yeah, so I'll be going live again tomorrow. I don't really have an exact time, but it'll be sometime for me on the West Coast, Pacific Standard Time. It'd be in the evening, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6, maybe 7 o'clock, somewhere around there. But if you keep an eye on my socials, I will keep everybody updated and let you guys know when I'm going to go live next. So, all right, until next time, everybody, thank you all, and I'll see you then.